today I am finally digging in to the new Oden's Eye Solmane II collection, and I am so freaking excited. I cannot even begin to tell you how hard it was to wait until this video to dig into this stuff. And if you're wondering why this is in black and white, well, let's say I got a little carried away. There's a lot going on here, and I didn't want to scare you off, but we put all 6 blushes and all 6 highlighters and a whole bunch of eyeshadow shades on our face today. I can't wait for you to see it. Just wait. I have 2 different looks that I did for you today. I know you can't really tell what they are, but just wait. I crammed as much as possible onto my face. So if you are excited to see this shimmery, gorgeous collection, keep watching. If we haven't met before, hi, my name is Sherry. Welcome to Makeup Therapy, where we take our mind off of everything else, just sit back, relax, play with some makeup, have some fun, de-stress, and unwind by playing with and talking about makeup. Here, we like to try new things, all the glitter, all the gems, all the sparkly goodness, whatever you want, without judgment from anyone else, because here we do our makeup for ourselves and no one else. If playing with and talking about makeup makes you happy too, then this is the place to be, and I invite you to stick around, stay a while, subscribe, and come back to hang out with us again. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. If you haven't already, I show some sneak peeks of stuff that I'm going to be using, so you can kind of follow along if you want to do that, and I share a bunch of stuff over there that you're not going to see here. Now let's get into it. I am so excited. I can't wait for you to see. Okay, so for the first look, I'm going to do just like the normal kind of look that I do just to get warmed up, and then when we get to the other eye, then we're going to get a little crazier and put on pretty much as many shades as we can. I am going to be starting with this shade right here, which is Galaxy. I'm going to use that in my outer corner. So I'm taking this on kind of like a flattish shading brush, and I'm going to flip it shadow side up. I'm going to go at kind of the same angle as my lower lash line, and I'm going to kind of stamp it and then bring it in. Okay. I am so happy and excited to finally be using this palette. I've had it in my hands for a little while now, and it has been so hard to wait until this video to actually break it out and use it. I think for now, that's about where we're going to stay with that. I tap out my primer a little bit. I did prime first with the Natasha Denona eye base. I'm going to take that same brush and just kind of fill this in now here in the outer corner. Okay, next I'm going to go into this beautiful coral shade called Solar, this shade right here. And I am going to pull that through my crease. I'm blending out this shade with it as well. Those look so incredibly beautiful together. Look at that. Wow, they're so pretty. I can't get over how pretty these 2 shades are together. And the pigmentation is gorgeous. Not that I expect anything less. Oden's Eye right now, they're probably one of my, if not my top favorite brand at the moment, definitely in the top couple. They're just incredible. All right, now that I have that down, I'm just going to very, very, very lightly blend out the top. Wow, this just blends so beautifully too. Wow. Okay. All right, and now I'm going to grab a different brush to kind of work on the deeper shade in the outer corner. Okay, I'm just going to take my Rougher 13 little blending brush here. Let's get this deeper shade blended out better into our coral. This is such a pretty shade. I'm just going to pull in it through a little bit through the crease just to get a nice blend on it and a nice kind of ombre effect here. And I also like to pull the deeper shade at least a little bit through the crease pretty often because I don't really have a crease because of how hooded my eyes are. So this gives a little bit of depth in there to make it kind of look like I have a crease even though I don't. I'm just going to kind of keep working on the blend out here. And then once we get this to where I want it, we will go back in with the coral shade and bring that back a little bit. Okay, I think that's pretty good. It got a little bit more out of hand than what I would have liked because of all the blending I had to do, but that's okay. We will still make it work. I'm gonna go back into the coral now and bring that back. I'm gonna try to kind of cover up a little bit of this with that so it's not so far out. That is actually, it's such a bright shade. It looks a lot brighter than what it does in the pan. It's so pretty. I can't get over this shade. I can't get over it. It's just so pretty. All right, I'm just gonna clean that off, the brush off completely, and then blend out the edges. Do I want to bring more through the crease again? Maybe just a little. I'm not putting any more on my brush. I'm just gonna kind of go over it a little bit here, just so I don't lose that depth in my crease. And then we'll blend out the edges. Okay, it took a little bit of time to get there, but I think it is right about where I want it. I will say, as we have seen here, be a little bit careful with how much you pick up because it is very pigmented and a little goes such a long way. Now that we have that done, we're gonna head into the most exciting part, which is these beautiful shimmers. I can't wait to put these on my eyes. I can't really decide if I want to go with the NYX glitter primer, or I also use this AOA tacky base from Shop Miss A quite often, and that works really well too. It depends on the formula of the shadows, so it depends on the formula of the shimmers, which one does better. I think I'll do this eye with the NYX, and then maybe we'll try the AOA tacky base from Shop Miss A on the other side. Obviously, the benefit of this one is that it's about $1, maybe $1.88, I think. So you get your money's worth, and it is really good for most things. I find that there are some shimmers that the formula just doesn't like that base, but you never know until you try. So we're gonna try both and see which one does better with these shimmers. I'm just putting a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm taking kind of a fluffy and kind of scruffy brush to be able to pick those shimmers up a little bit better. So I'm just gonna put this all over my lid. Okay, I'm gonna go in with purple shimmers. So it looks like we have this deeper shimmer called Hallucinations. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, so pretty. And then we have this lighter one, I think they're called Meteor. Okay, that one is kind of, let's see, that's more toppery. I don't care. I'm just gonna build it up to be as opaque as I can. I'm not gonna put it over anything else. Those are pretty. Okay, let's put them on the eyeball. I'm gonna start with my deeper shade up against our deep outer shade. I'm just kind of tapping. I don't want to drag it too much. I'm going to bring it in at an angle and then just kind of tap and pull a little bit over the side just to blend that into the deeper shade a little bit and up into the crease a little just to blend it out a bit. I didn't want like a sharp cut creasy look today. What do we think of those colors together? I think once we kind of go back in and go back over it with this deeper purpley shade, I think they will look a little bit better together. When you put that purple next to it, it doesn't look as purple anymore. It looks kind of grayish, at least to me, from where I'm looking at it in the mirror. Once we go back over it, I think we'll be able to bring that true color back out. Now for that gorgeous Meteor shade. That's actually going on much more opaque to start off with than I thought it would, so that is great. I love those together. That is so pretty. I want to get a little more, just to get it to be a little bit more wow. I'm just trying to get it blended into that deeper shade a little better and a little better into the crease. Went a little high right there, but that's okay. We can always go back over it later. All right. Do I want to leave it here as far as the shimmers go, or do I want to put a little more on? I think what I'm going to do is take just a little bit of the first one. Okay, I think that's about where I want that. Let's go in then and work on the mattes a little bit more. So I'm going to take a smaller tapered brush here to put on the deeper shade in the outer corner. I'm just kind of keeping it inward more. I don't really want to do more blending around here. Maybe a little bit right here because it kind of needs it. I just want to bring some of its color back and then blend it into this shimmer a little bit. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. Just a little bit more up here and maybe here and bring it in here. I think I'm going to bring my shimmer brush back out, and I'm not going to spray it or anything. I just want to take it dry just to get a little bit more of a blend in there. Just tap it over a little bit. I also want to take, I just want to make sure that the corner of my eye over here is good. Okay, I think that is pretty much where I want to leave it on the top. What do we want to do on the lower lash line? I think I already know that I want to do a coral in the waterline. So I think I am going to stick to purples on the lower lash line. I'm taking that deeper shade Galaxy and kind of wrapping it around on the outer part here. I don't want to bring it in too far. I think I'm going to leave it here. I don't need my eyes to look any smaller or beadier. So we'll leave it there. And then I'm going to grab this beautiful matte lavender shade called Dream. This one right here. Beautiful. I can't wait to put that on my face. These shadows make me so happy. Blend it into that deeper one just a touch. I want to leave this area open for our inner corner shade. I think that's about where I want that. I think so. Now I'm just going to take a clean brush, a flimsier, fluffy brush to just blend that out. Does that look kind of like, the coral kind of stops there. Does that look weird? Should we do something about that? I'm going to take this dual fiber brush by Sigma. It's very flimsy up here, but it's kind of firm. Fantastic blending brush. This is the Dual Fiber Blend E41. Beautiful blending brush. Especially when you don't want to add a lot of pigment, this is perfect. And I just want to kind of bring a hint of that down, so it doesn't look like it just kind of stops. Okay, this is really interesting. So up here, you can see that it is like a bright coral. And I know I'm obviously using a different brush, but if you look at it down here, when it's on top of my concealer instead of my eye primer, it's looking like it's leaning a little more pink, which is really interesting. I think it is time to move on to the inner corner. For the inner corner, I am going to use, I think I'm going to do this Sunlight shimmer. I really want a peach shimmer in there, but is this going to be too dark? I think it is, but what if we take that top rady shade, Starry Sky, what if we put that over the top? Is that better? Yeah. Wow, look how pretty that is. That's so pretty. Let's try that and see how that works. I'm gonna use my Rephr 3. It's a tiny little pencil brush, but it does have some give to it, which is exactly what I want. Okay, we're first going into the Sunlight shade. I'm gonna give it a spray and tuck that right in there. Okay, now I'm going to pick up that Toppery shade and put that right over the top. I don't think it's not really what I want, but it's what I got, and it's intense. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's kind of get that blended a little. Ooh, I am going to have to kind of clean it up a little bit. Okay, I think we got it somewhat under control. I do like it, but I don't love it. Maybe I'll try putting one of the highlighters over the top of it. Let's do that. Let's give that a try. That could be really pretty. We'll do that. Hopefully I remember when it's time to get out the highlights. But I really like this look. It's so pretty. Let's finish it off. I'm going to go ahead and do my liner and all of the things and the mascara and lashes, and then I will be back to show you the finished first look. Okay, this is the final look for look 1. I have to admit these lashes are bigger than I thought they were going to be. That's okay. I still like them. They're just a little bit big for my teeny tiny eyes. So to finish off, I used the Tarte Sex Kitten liner to tightline the top there. The liquid liner on the top, I used the Glamlite Calligraphy liner. And in the waterline, I started off with this ColourPop Color Sticks, but it didn't give me what I wanted. So I went over it with this other gel liner. Also not as bright as I wanted, but that's okay. It still matches pretty good, I think. And the lashes were our AOA Studio. If you don't know, that's a Shop Miss A brand. Again, so $1.88 maybe for the lashes. The 3D Foam Ink in Willow. This is what they look like. The mascara I used is the Too Faced Better Than Sex, just this little mini that I'm just trying to use up because it's getting old and dried out. And that is everything for finished look number 1. Okay, look number 2, priming with my Natasha Denona eye base again. This one is going to be a halo eye, and we're going to use a lot of colors. I mean, we didn't do bad over here, right? We still used, let's see, 7 of the shades. That's not bad. We're going to use quite a few for this one too, to get a feel for as many of these shades as we can. I am ready to start playing some more with these shadows because they are amazing. Okay, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but that's the fun of just playing with it and testing out new shades. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out and it's fine. But I hope it does, because otherwise that would be bad for the video, okay? Okay, for the crease, I am going to start off kind of the same way. Well, not the same way, but the same shade. I'm going to start with this Galaxy shade right here in the crease, through the whole crease. And I'm going to start with a smudge brush, but it's kind of a bigger one. This is by Be Perfect. I really like their brushes. They actually have quite a lot in their set that are pretty unique shapes, which I like because they have a ton of brushes, and it's nice to find ones that are different, that you can use for different things. Boy, that went on so quick and so beautifully. Wow. Impressive. I'm just going to build that up a little bit more. I want to do it with my eyes open too because, again, because of the hooded eye, I want to make sure that you can see this when my eyes are open. I'm going to take that same brush and just kind of smudge the edges. Wow, that just blended out so nicely. Okay, our next shade is again going to be the coral shade. I think it looks much more orange on camera than it does. Like, it looks much more coral in person, at least I think so. Okay, I'm going to take another smudge brush, but a little bit smaller, and I'm just going to start placing that kind of right on the line there of the other shade. Those two blend into each other so incredibly. Just wow. I'm going to do kind of the same thing as before. I'm just going to go over the edges to smooth them out a little, which is so easy with these because, wow, they're just incredible. Yeah, I think I can solidify what I said earlier. Oden's Eye right now, favorite brand. Favorite formula. Beautiful shimmers. The mattes are incredible. Now, we're going to go into one we haven't used yet, and that is called Warm Light, and it is a yellow, and it is this one right over here. This looks really pigmented. I hope it doesn't take over, which is okay because we're going to go back in anyway and kind of go back and forth. I love this already. Originally, I was thinking for the second look to do all of the top row with the blues and the turquoises, but I thought, let's do something a little bit crazier and try to cram as many shades on as possible because we want to test them out, and I'm sure just doing a monochromatic look with this palette is not unique, you know? So I wanted to try to give you guys something that maybe you haven't seen with this palette in some of the other reviews. Wow, that did such a beautiful job. I mean, if you struggle to get a good blend, these palettes, they do it for you. That is so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to kind of give the yellow a little more oomph and then kind of work our way back down and bring some of the other shades back again, intensify them a little bit as we work our way back down to the crease. Wow, look at how bright you can get this. These are just incredibly beautiful. I don't know how many times I can say that in one video, but wow. Okay, I think I have the yellow where I want it. Let's go back into the orange now. Coral, not orange, whatever. Let's see if this shows up very much on top of that yellow. Oh yeah, it does. That is beautiful. I am loving that. That looks really nice. I'm gonna clean off the brush I used with the yellow and just kind of go between those two to blend them together a little more. I'm just gonna grab the teeniest bit more of the yellow onto our crease shade again to make that a little bit more vibrant again. Bring it back. Okay. All right. Yes, we like that. Let's blend these together again. I'm just gonna blend out the deeper crease shade and then back a little bit with our coral again to get a good blend between those two. Okay, I am pretty happy with this blend. Now, do I want to deepen this up anymore? Just like right in there. Get right in there. Or is that good enough? I think I'm gonna do just like right inside here to get a little more depth for our fake crease here. I think that is where I want that. Now we're gonna work on the outer and inner corners. I didn't do a very good job bringing this all the way down though. Let me go ahead and do that quick. Okay, is it as finessed as the rest of it? No, it is not. But that's okay. Let's just take a minute to look at how beautiful this palette is. I feel like every Oden's Eye palette is a work of art. They are so beautiful. Definitely displayable. I have quite a few of these on display. Okay, for our inner and outer corner, we are going to use this beautiful blue shade called Nebula. Right here. I'm going to take this kind of like a bullet brush. Has a little bit of a point on it. Still has some give though to blend a little. Just going to tuck that right in here. Ooh, that is so pretty. Wow. That is a really beautiful blue. Okay, I don't really want to take it in any further than that. I'm just gonna try to blend this into the purple a little more. I'm actually going to take a clean brush, take a different brush, and go over that right here because I got a little too excited and stuck my brush down where it didn't belong. Good enough. Okay, outer corner. Be a little more careful over here. And in being a little more careful, I'm not picking up that much, but so that's why I'm going back in and, but these, trust me, are definitely pigmented. Kind of overtook our purple again a little bit, which is perfectly fine. We can get it back. Okay, so for the actual outer areas, I'm gonna go back to this dual fiber brush. That's our like miracle blender. That worked very nicely. Okay, beautiful. Now I just want to kind of deepen it up right on the inside part, not towards the edges where we just blended. Okay, I think I like where this part is at. I think we can go in with our shimmers now. Again, the most exciting part. I mean, if I look straight ahead, these look very similar. But they are very different. Okay, so for over here, I'm going to try to cram on 4 different nope, 3 shimmers. So I need a much smaller brush, and we're going to use the Shop Miss A Tacky Base. Let's get that on. I'm just going to put a little in the back of my hand. We're gonna start with this gorgeous blue shimmer, Deep Space, right here. And then I'm gonna keep that just in the outer portion. Wow! Oh, look how beautiful that is. Seriously, if you have not grabbed this palette yet, go get it. You will not be disappointed. It looks like it is really doing well on top of this tacky base so far. It is really popping on there. Looks like there's actually, is it just me? Or is there a little bit of a purple shift in that? I'm just gonna make it a little more opaque here. I'm gonna wipe off most of it and do our little kind of tap and pull on the side here to blend it into our blue matte. Kind of pull the blue matte in. I'm probably gonna just kind of tap over that with the matte after anyway. All right, other side. All right, I'm gonna put a little more on just to give it a little pizzazz. Wow. Ooh, I love this so much. Next, bear with me. We're gonna do the shade called Eternal, which kind of like a burnt orange. It's kind of deep. We're putting that in the middle. Hopefully that's still a little tacky. This is very dark, but don't worry. I have a plan. I am going to work on the blend between the blue and the orange there. So I am gonna wiggle these a little. I'm not too worried about it because I am putting another shimmer on top of this orange one, that top ray shade, but I still don't want there to be a complete hard line between the two. This is working pretty well. Now, is the ratio between the blue and the orange where I want it? Let's make it a little bit more of a cone shape. So let's give it a little bit more orange at the top and a little more blue at the bottom. Okay. All right, let's go for our top ray shade. I'm going to attempt to just tap it over with my finger. I will say that shade, so the one I'm talking about, maybe it would be helpful if I had showed you or told you, is the Starry Sky one that we used with that other shade in the corner over here. So I will say with that Starry Sky shade, it's easier to pick up on the brush than your finger, in my opinion. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Please work. Oh my goodness. That is prettier than I even hoped for. How's that looking on camera? I feel like it's not looking great on camera. I think I'm going to try just taking it dry with a brush and see how that works. Ooh, that's intense. Okay. Oh, wow. That's so pretty. It's still kind of looking a little darker than what I was hoping for. I'm trying to look in the monitor, but I can't see it great over there. Also, like in the pan, this looks, can I get it to show you? Like if you look in the mirror maybe of that shade, like there's a pink flip and it does look a little pink in the pan, but all I'm seeing on the eye is gold. Like even over here when we used it. I feel like I want to do something else, but I don't know what. I think what I'm going to do for now is take that toppery shade and put it directly in the middle and spray it to have just an intense center. Just because it's looking a little bit still darker than what I wanted it to. The look in general, or the center anyway in general. Okay, that did brighten it up quite a bit. Okay, it's not exactly what I expected, but it's still really pretty. We're gonna leave it like this. Okay, let's do the lower lash line. We're going to use these two at the bottom here. Well, technically at the top of the palette, bottom of the screen. These kind of greenish shades. All right, so the plan is to pop the matte on the inner and outer corner. Ooh, that's really pretty. It's showing up much more blue than I expected. Oh, that's really pretty though. Okay. I'm not mad at that. In the middle, we're going to pop this turquoisey shimmer. Okay. I think I'm going to use this long, flat brush to do that with. That's pretty. We just need more. I still feel like we need more. Let's do it. There we go. Beautiful. I'm just going to blend the matte into that a little. I'm going to use this same brush because I feel like the other one's going to be too big. I also need to get up into the corner there. Okay, I'm thinking for the inner corner, I'm going to go with that toppery shade. Or do I want to do a matte inner corner? Let's do that. Let's do a yellow matte. I kind of love the yellow in the inner corner. Okay, I think that's it for this. Let me go ahead and finish off and see what we got. Okay, I am back with the finished look. I tightlined the upper lid with this Marc Jacobs black eyeliner. On the liquid liner on the top is the KVD. What did I do with it? Another mini. I'm trying to use up the tattoo liner. As I've been using this, I've noticed something interesting with it. It takes multiple coats to go over shimmer, to be opaque over shimmer. I will say the Glam Light calligraphy one that I used on this eye, perfect the first time. So just an observation. The lashes I have on are the BH Cosmetics. What are they? It's M204. They look like this. They're very pretty. These have an incredibly thin band. Like they were kind of difficult for me to get on, not gonna lie. But boy, I love them though, once they're on. Okay, and mascara again was the same as last time, the Better Than Sex. And in the waterline, we have a Lethal Gel Pot Liner in the shade Polarity, this blue one. And that is everything, and this look is done. I think it came together pretty nicely. I would probably do things a little differently on the lid if I had to do it again, but I mean, I'm going to be doing so many more looks with this palette, absolutely. So check out my Instagram if you want to see more looks done with this palette, but I like it. I do still like it. Also, lots and lots of sparkliness all over the face, so it didn't come off the easiest everywhere. It's not terrible, but I would definitely suggest either being super careful or doing your eyes first, which I usually do anyway. I'm still trying to decide my feelings on it, but I like it. What do you think? What do you think about this one? I'm going to make some space on my desk, and then we are going to do the super exciting, all the blushes and highlighters, 6 blushes, 6 highlighters, but it's a lot, so I gotta get rid of everything else first. Whew, okay, I am going to attempt to put every single one of these on my face somewhere. Okay, blushes, beautiful, just absolutely stunning packaging. The blushes all come in the orange packaging. The backs, you will be able to tell what shade is in there. We have 3 kind of toppery shades and 3 matte. Look at the stunning embossing. So beautiful. And then we have the highlighters in the beautiful purple packaging. Same thing, the stickers on the back will help you figure out what's what. The pan embossings on these. Ooh, let's get one that I haven't almost rubbed out. I mean, there. Oh, these are so gorgeous. Here's the plan. Is it a good plan? I don't know. Are we gonna do it anyway? Yes. Okay. Plan. A matte blush, blush topper, matte blush. Okay. Stay with me. Blush topper. Then we're gonna do a highlight, 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 highlight. And then maybe throw some highlights on in the inner corner, just so we can kind of get a feel for maybe the formula and what it's gonna look like. And yeah, I just wanna put all of these on my face. Let's get started. Okay, a little bit of a new plan. Here's what I noticed while I was swatching these again. One of the glowy blushes is not actually that glowy. It's not gonna work for a blush topper. So it is this one, Peach Gleam W102. When you look at it, it looks like it's going to be shimmery because we have all of this over here, but that part is an overspray. So what's left behind might be like a satiny blush, but definitely not a blush topper. So what we're going to do instead is we're just going to start with this one kind of up here, and we will do the lighter one kind of down here. So we'll do like an ombre, but this definitely can't be used as a topper, just so you know, if that's what you wanted to get it for. And again, that's Peach Gleam. Like I said, that one's, it's like satiny, so if you wanted just a little bit of a sheen in your blush that day, that would be perfect, but just don't get it expecting a topper shade, a blush topper. Okay. Let's do that first. We're going to do these on this side over here. The other shade that I'm going to be using over here, the lighter shade, is whatever this is. What is it? Can't read it in the camera. Warm Sun. Really pretty. All of these are really pretty. You can't go wrong with any of them, really. Okay, I know these are supposed to be super pigmented, so I'm actually going to use a duo fiber blush brush. So it's not too crazy, but I do like a lot of blush, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to start with Peach Gleam up here. Wow, the kick up on that is insane. It is really pretty, a super pretty shade. Let's just keep going. I'm not going anywhere. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that is pretty. Yes, it is. Ooh, that's beautiful. Wow. Yep, beautiful. Love that one. Love it, love, 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 love. I know I'm gonna love all of these. Okay, next up, our lighter shade, Warm Sun. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Wow. That's really pretty too, obviously. Obviously. It almost looks like there's a little bit of sheen there too. No, I think that's from the other blush running into it. I'm just gonna kind of buff out the edges here a little. I do like that. Oh, I love that. Okay, love that. All right, on this side, we are going to do... Ooh, I can't wait. Okay, this side we are going to do Orange Sunny. Looks like this. Ooh, look at the fingerprints on that. So pretty. And then as the topper, Sienna Luster. Looks like this. Look how stunning that one is. Oh, These are beautiful. Okay, same brush. Clean it off. Oh, so much kick up, just so you know. Ooh, she pigmented. Yep. Definitely. Ooh. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. More though. More. Oh my goodness. This is a really nice neutrally kind of peachy shade. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, we like that. We like it. Okay. Bring it down a little. Orange Sunny. Stunning. Just stunning. Now the toppery shade, Sienna Luster. Okay. Oh boy. Why am I scared? I don't know. Let's just do it. Whew. Oh my god, I love it so much. Wow. That's all. That's all I got for you. Wow. Oh, I love it. So, if you can't see the kind of glowiness there, this is what it looks like. Look at that. Wow. How would that look as an inner corner? Ooh. Ooh, that would be so pretty, especially with this. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm so excited. Man, it's just so pretty. Whoa. Whoa. I love it. I love it. I love it. Wow. Okay. And remember, I had the yellow matte on underneath that too. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I see you. I see you. I love it. I love it. Yes, I do. On to the last two. I saved these pinky shades for over the nose. I don't usually blush a ton over my nose, but you know what? Where else am I going to put two more blushes? Hey, oh god, they're so pretty. I can't. Here's the matte one. Wow, so pretty. And the shimmery one. Okay, so these two are, the matte is Sunset Clouds, and this one is, don't make fun of me if I'm not saying this right, Roseate Love, whatever. It's the pink one. Since this is pink, I think I'm going to retire this blush brush and grab a new one. Here we go. I usually, I do like some blush on the nose, just a little bit. Not this much. I'm doing it for you. Because we want to see all of the things. Cute. All right. I love that shade, though. And that is, once again, Sunset Clouds. This is the one that I don't know if I'm saying it right. There you go. That's what it is. Should we see what it looks like on the finger first? Oh my gosh. Ooh. So pretty. Here we go. Do you see that? That is less a blush topper and more a straight up highlight. So if you're gonna use this as a topper, use sparingly, because wow. I mean, that's intense. That is intense. So pretty though. I can't wait to put this combo on my face. Can't wait. Okay. Highlight time. Highlight time. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. What should we start with? We have Lavender Dream. Gonna go on this side, obviously. Where on this side though should I? Ooh, that's definitely gonna interfere with the blush, or the blush is gonna interfere with it. Where did I say I'm putting these? Oh yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this one, maybe up here. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so We have the Lavender Dream. Looks like this. Ooh, we have Pink Star. That doesn't look pink. It looks green. Definitely pink. So pretty. Then we have... Ooh, and it looks like... I didn't notice this before, but there's an ombre on here, so it looks like it has a shift. That's interesting. The only other one like that is the green one. And it's like, you can't see it too well, but it's like a yellow to green. I am going to do brow bone highlight first. Warm Sunshine. Ooh, should we try that in the corner? Let's. I mean, why not? We've already got all the things on the face, almost. Wow. Oh my God, so pretty. Ooh. Do you see that? Ooh. Oh yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my God, I love it. Oh, that's a beautiful sunsetty under the brow highlight. Ooh, wow. I love that so much. Ooh, by the time I'm done here, you're gonna see me from space. Yes. Next, what did I say? The blue is gonna go here, right? Are you ready? Are we ready? Oh, I don't know if I'm ready. Okay, okay. This is gorgeous. There is like some purple in that too. Ooh. Ooh. It almost like, okay. This is crazy. In the monitor, 100% blue. Like me looking at it in the mirror. Purple. And this is one of the ones that doesn't really have a base. So when you turn your head, like there's no cast. It's just disappears. And then boop. Yeah. Yes. Yes. I told you you're going to see me from space. Because I can't stop. Now, the green. I love green highlighters. Here we go. Whoop. Ooh. What? What? Y'all. I mean, why not? Yes. Keep going. We gotta keep going. So we have Pink Star. Come on. You can never see it on camera the same as in person. Or we have this one. Which one? I think this one, because this one I think has a peach in it. This is gonna be the brow bone highlight. Ooh, ooh. Oh my goodness. Let's kind of match and put the other pink up here. And then we'll do purple here or somewhere. Because that's gonna go over, obviously, the blush and the shimmer. I can't get over how green this one looks. I mean, you would think this came out of that. Here we go. Ooh, these are kind of similar. I almost think this one has a peachier shift than the other one. Yes. Last but never least, purple is never least. I'm almost sad to be putting this over this blush because I kind of want the full effect. Here we go. Yes. Wow. How freaking pretty is that? And it's doing the same thing as this one over here, where it disappears. Look ahead. Boop. Gone. No cast. Disappears. And then, ba-bam. You know what I mean? Like, wow. It's so pretty. Ooh, it's so pretty. Okay. This is where we are in life. Which one's your favorite? I have no favorites. I love all of my babies equally. What about the blushes? Which blush did you like the best? I mean, I know it's kind of, the way I applied them, it might be a little hard to tell, but I hope you got some kind of an idea out of it. I hope it was helpful. I mean, this is better than swatches, right? I mean, a little crazy, a little crazy. We don't care. I can't stop looking at it. I can't stop. I can't stop. So let's talk about thoughts. I talked about my thoughts the whole way through. I don't even know the last time I've enjoyed a collection this much. And if you think about it, it's only like 3 products, right? You have highlighter, you have blush, you have the eyeshadow palette. Oh, now would be a good time to mention I did not get the gel liners. I have a million gel liners, and from what I've heard from the reviews, they are not the absolute best. And considering I probably have 13 out of the 15 shades in other brands, I just didn't want to take a chance on it. I might, listen, I'm obsessed with all makeup, but liners, I have a hard time saying no to, so I'll probably pick them up some point in the future. So yes, they do have that product, but I didn't get them. But I mean, the collection, this, blushes, highlighters, eyeshadow palette, I have not enjoyed a release like this much in, I don't even know. I don't even know. I love this. I love this. I love every single solitary product. Love it all. I love it all. Every single one of these highlighters. I have no regrets. None. Buying them and having them in my collection, not a single regret. So those are my thoughts. Run, 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 run. Do not walk. Tell me which things you either did pick up or are thinking about picking up or definitely picking up. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Okay, guys, that is it for my very first YouTube video. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate it so much. As a brand new channel, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really, really helps, especially on a first video on a brand new channel. And obviously, if you love playing with makeup and just having fun with it, and makeup therapy is something you need a little bit more of in your life, then don't forget to subscribe before you go. And that is it for me, and I will